everyone. Welcome to Tellor Dev Call, January 23rd. It's Mike's hand waving in here.
Mike's over there.
Mike's over there. Yeah, super fun week. Seems to be a lot going on. So we'll just kind of keep it short. Let's do some dev stuff this week. Akrem, how are you doing?
I'm good. Was looking at the DVM, see how to add things. Seems like there's a simple command to add a new address to be watching the events. So I'm just working with that, playing with it a little bit. And Tellor issues. I think we went through a lot. I went through some bugs last week. Owen reviewed it and merged it. I think there's only one bug left, and the rest is like enhancements and stuff. So I would look at that. And I think that's it. That's what I'll be working on.
Nice. And happy to report we got phase 1 of the Kadena Grant. So
Yeah.
we move forward and doing some fun stuff there. So
yeah, I had a marketing meeting with them too, so we have a plan in place for that.
Sweet. Yeah. Owen.
Yeah, some bugs fixed last week, a lot of docs changes, and then I just put out those changes in a new release this morning. So the last thing is just doing a Docker image release. It's weird. Last week I pushed the Docker image that is supposed to be built for both Linux, like Mac and Windows or whatever. But when we did the when I checked it like before our call to test the Docker one, it wasn't like getting the right image for Ubuntu. So I just had to like push that one only. Anyway, so that's something to figure out. But
All right, let us know when you want to test it out again. We'll be
for sure.
I can do that. So Ryan.
Hey, still just doing some dry runs for the fun defeat. I don't know if you saw, but kind of reworked the flow. So just want to get that right and then try to get a rough draft out today. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be focusing on.
Super cool.
I'll still walk through video for this Tellor school.
Yep. No, and then you and Mike sit down and switch all the graph instances.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes. Boy, we don't need Mike if we're using the decentralized network.
Okay, well, either way, make sure there's no Ryan Har.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
GitHub handle zoning all of our graph instances. So switch them over to the Tellor one.
Let me know if you need me, because
yeah,
just let me know.
Yep.
Cool. Tim.
Yeah, so Tally and I spent some time last week trying to get the TypeScript Mimicry implementation working on my machine. We finally did, and then I couldn't actually run the Tellor version. So then we tried, let's see, the Tellor version wasn't working when I was trying to do the API calls, which is weird because it's the same API calls in the TypeScript version, which was working. So anyways, so then we tried to make some fake data to use instead. And then I wasn't able to read in the fake data in TypeScript. So now I actually got an API key for that API. So now that's my next plan of attack, to try calling the API with an actual key instead of the free demo version. So yeah, I'm trying to get it running side by side to figure out where that mismatch is. But there's a problem with even just getting it to run in the first place. But
Fun.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. Yeah,
a bit of a trudge.
Yeah, and then the Zodiac stuff, that's like done or good?
Yeah, I mean, so it works with the CLI to deploy a module. So I mean, we can get someone up and running live right now.
And
So
then
they
you
can use the CLI.
guys made a PR to their actual thing.
Well, I made a PR to our module repo, which changed the CLI to get that working. But as far as the front end, we haven't sorted that out. If you want to deploy through the front end.
Okay, we should definitely figure that out. Yeah, reach out to Tally, figure out which one of you guys wants to go do some React code, I think.
Okay.
You'll work through the actual front end. And we're in a chat with those Gnosis guys. So if you want us to add you, let us know.
Okay, we'll do.
Cool. Buddy.
I've been doing some biz deving, and I'm going to be adding a new price feed to Tellor because Badger DAO reached out and they want BTC.
Nice. And then which biz dev wants so Euler.
Is that how you pronounce it?
It's Euler.
Wow.
EULER.
Don't they lock people out of their website if you don't pronounce it right?
So I had him on the deep dive. That's the only reason I know. And apparently it's from the mathematician. So apparently there's a mathematician named Euler. But yes, so they asked us, I'm working with them. They're trying to do like a standard, they're trying to rework their contracts to do a standard Oracle interface. Gonna help them with that. But then in the meantime, they asked us to do a request for comment on, this is Tellor. You guys could potentially use Tellor like in their like forums. That way we introduce, so who wants to introduce Tellor to their community?
We'll
I can do it.
Okay, somebody do it.
Somebody will do it.
We'll all do it.
But yes, because I mean, I figure we've done those things before.
Yeah.
So we have
That's
that.
cool. That's good news.
That's
Yes.
good news.
Yeah, so they're super cool too. They have, we just get, they're slower moving as far as, you know, they're up on one chain and they're getting it really right and adding price feeds, and then they're gonna break away, but they're starting to get some more buzz too, so which is, it's exciting. But no, I really liked having him on the deep dive too. All right. Yeah, that's about it. Ryan, do we have any questions today?
Didn't get any questions on the forum, but we did get one from one of the builders in the integration help channel that thought might be useful for the community in terms of he's basically not too sure about how to define when a price should be disputed. What are the common practices for this?
There are no common practices. It's sort of an ad hoc thing. I mean, this is always the, you know, if an ETH price is, let's say it's $1,000. If you report 500, it's clearly wrong. Everybody would dispute it and clearly wrong. If you report $1,003, is it wrong? Maybe, probably not though. There's, you know, just given the way APIs work, you know, APIs are the trading based on an exchange. You know, you can easily blip the price, you know, up $3 or $4. So like, it's very likely that on some exchange it was $1,003. However, you know, if you want to specify something greater, you can create a different price feed than like just the base ETH US dollar one. You could say like, I want the median of Coinbase, Binance, and Kraken, and then it would be more direct as far as what it is. And then even from there, though, you know, what we would probably recommend people doing is, you know, we actually had this problem with like Ampleforth. Like we would be a lot of times ours were like, we were like a little bit lower, for instance, than Ampleforth. It was just like the way that we had the implementation written, and their team said like, hey, you guys are a little bit low. We figured out in the code what was wrong, and then we told all of our reporters, hey guys, we're a little bit low, let's upgrade. And you know, this is this is the correct way to pull it, and then we all just changed it and fixed it. So it was like there were no disputes. We just sort of, nobody was trying to be malicious. It was just like we were pulling a different API than the Ampleforth team and doing the methodology a little different. So yeah, take that for what it is, I guess. Or let's get some hot contested disputes going. It'll be good. Yep. All right. Anything else?
Since the last dev call, we have like 2 or 3 new guides for how to use Telliot and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
so
they're great.
Anybody that's watching this call might be interested to check those out.
Spuddy writings. That's good.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thanks everyone. We shall talk to you guys next week.